How's it going, everyone? And today we're going to continue on with our 1978 Gottlieb Sinbad. Now, if you haven't been following along, we've been having some fun with this one. Yeah, right. In the first episode, we just went over the machine and kind of went through and seen what was going to have to be done. And then in the second episode, we started going through some boards and putting things together, like putting on a coin door and some putting the power supply. And we worked on the power supply in an episode, and we beat up that CPU in an episode and got it working, and worked on our displays and our driver board. We did the ground mods and everything on the back box PCBs. We also put the diodes in our connector running from our solenoid board up to our CPU, so we don't have a problem and blow that out, since there is no new CPUs available for this at this time because parts shortage. So we had to make sure we got that one working, which we did. And then in an episode, we took all the protrusions off the Playfield and got everything all ready and turned it over and stripped it down, and then we scrubbed the heck out of our Playfield and got it all cleaned up and ready to be touched up. So in this episode, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to start working on our Playfield and getting it all touched up and looking good. This, I'll save his face, plastic surgery on him for last, because I want to get a picture printed out so I can have it here while I'm working on that, so I can get it as close as I can. Haven't found a real good one yet, but I will. I'll find a good picture of it, of his face. So we're going to start out, we're going to work on around our pop bumpers and get this all clean, all matched up, so we can have that done. And if I can get my orange close enough, we'll work on some of these spots that are just nicks all over the Playfield that are missing. Maybe we can, if I can get close enough, we can get them touched up and it won't be real noticeable. The yellow, I'm not sure. I'll see what I have and see what I can do about matching the yellow, but I'm not going to promise I'm going to do the yellow, because I don't have good luck with yellow. The pink, or I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a hot pink, and now it has kind of a more of a purple in it. I don't know what color you'd call that, but black, black is black. We can definitely get our black done, and you won't even barely notice where the black's been touched up, and most of the black is just little spots here and there, except for him. Now on our pop bumper, underneath them, see, we have these, what is that? I don't know what that's supposed to represent. These kind of I know that's more of like a lightning or whatever, but in through here, see, we have some missing through our pop bumper, and that won't be bad. If I can get the blue matched up, I can get that really touched up and looking good as well. And this is the worst one over here. There's just a little bit that's missing, but I can still see kind of follow it a little bit and know where this is supposed to be. And that one, it's no big deal. But what we'll probably do first is we will paint this in the orange. We'll get it orange, and then that way we can go ahead and, once we get our blue on, we're not putting blue right on wood, right on bare wood, because blue is a kind of a hard color to get colored in. It doesn't have much pigment in it. I've been kicking around. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to paint this white. I'm going to paint all the bare wood here white. That way my orange will cover a lot better and easier, because orange is another one that doesn't have a whole lot of pigment to it. But now when we do our touch-ups, if down in here, I won't put any white on those. I'll just touch up the bare wood. As you can see that these, looks like everything was kind of primed. You have a primer white in there. And here you can see it really good in there. That it's probably primed white and then silk screened on. Because this is, like I said, that paint's really thick on this. It's heavy. It's probably why it has held up so well. I'm sure it's had a lot of games played on it. But let's get started on getting our orange. Like I said, I'm going to put some white on this just to kind of cover it up so my orange will cover in a little bit better. So let me get that done, and then we'll start looking at some oranges and see if we have to mix or what we have to do to get our orange in close.
day.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time the smoke on the Cumberland, and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves in the fall. Who are we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow? The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on. Yeah, I've still got Tennessee on my mind. Yeah.
Polaroids all scattered across the dusty floor in the backseat of my Chevy 58, along with bits of candy wrappers. Looking back to when our castle was a shack, vacation was making figure eights in the parking lot. Remember when we used to forget more than we forgot? Wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right. But how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, and sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall. Years go by and gradually the tears run dry, but I'm still here looking for your face in the faceless crowd. Long after our final ship had drowned, it wasn't like we didn't work hard enough. I'm trying to hold on to all the things that we did right. But how could I forget about you leaving? Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I am tearing down this wall. Forget about you leaving. Since my heart has never stopped bleeding, all that I can see is that I lost you then. I'm looking for a reason to forgive you, sometimes I even wanna be with you, just the way you say that it's alright now. I'm tearing down this wall. Tearing down this wall, I'm tearing down, I'm tearing down this wall.
That finished up the touch-up. We got our around our pop bumpers all done. Did a little spotting. I got my orange close enough that it's high. Doesn't look like it's got freckles, but it's just a tad light. I got our plastic surgery done, and I think he turned out really good. Let's see. There. What do you think? Not too shabby. He kind of turned out pretty good. So now we got all of our touch-up done. Now it's time to clear coat. I got it all wiped down and ready to be clear coated. I'll put one coat on this, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I get one coat on. And hopefully we can get this playfield pretty much buttoned up. So it's time. I'm going to go ahead and get one coat of clear on this for tonight and let it set up real good, and then I can get it roughed up tomorrow and get another coat on it. Usually two. Usually two's enough. It depends on how rough I have to get with it, with the steel wool, to get it smooth enough to where I like it. Sometimes I put 3 on them because there's just really bad areas that are really ripply, and I have to really get after it to get it smoothed out like I like them. And once we get it clear coated, and then we can wax it and get after it and get it all polished up. So let me get after this with some clear coat and for tonight, and then we can pick it back up tomorrow. I got 2 good coats of clear on this. I clear coated it. You watched me clear coat it. Then I steel wooled it to knock some of the crap off of it. And then I put another clear coat over it. Put another coat on it. So I have 2 on here. I steel wooled it. And now it's time to get the Maguires out and start polishing our turd. So far, I think she's gonna come out good. We need to do a little bit of polishing and see what it's gonna look like. I'll do the same thing as I always do. I'll do this little area and show you what it, and I may move up and do some more. We may do Sinbad just to see how it's going to look too. So let me get you set up and we'll get to polishing. Well, there she is. She's all done. I got her all mirror glazed and a really good heavy coat of wax on it. So whatever is on there now is going to be protected. Got to protect his face. He just had plastic surgery, so we had to make sure we protect it. I think he turned out pretty good. Like I said, that's the picture of one that was already, that was in good shape. And there's what I ended up with when I touched it up. Not too bad. But she turned out really good, really nice. Nice and smooth. We're going to have our normal dips in our inserts, but everything on it is original, except for a little bit of paint and some clear coat. So, tell me what you think. How'd it turn out? Think it turned out pretty good? I like it. I don't care if anybody else doesn't like it. I do. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. We got our top side all touched up and clear coated, all protected, so this is all ready now. In the next episode, we're going to flip the playing field and start getting everything all put back on the underside of this. Before I flip it, I'll go ahead and clean some of the crap out of the holes that I have, and I'll get that all cleaned up. And it'll be ready to flip over and get everything all put back up through so we can populate the play field and get her finished up and get to playing on it, hopefully. Maybe we'll have some trouble shooting, maybe we won't. So I hope you enjoyed the episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, see ya.